everybody, welcome back to another episode of Last Day on Earth Survival. Today we return, we're actually in a chopper event. We gotta whip out the AK, people about to start getting shot, and we got some new stuff to talk about today that I'm so excited about, involving puppies, dogs, the kennels, murdering some survivors, because I don't want to die. Oh my god, how many of these guys are there? Did you see that? Oh, hot diggity dog. All right, I think that's all of them. Was that more than usual? Am I tripping? That's definitely more dead people than usual. What in tarnation? But welcome back to another episode, everybody. Sorry about that quick murder we had to commit. But today we got some amazing info between footage of the dog kennel, which is going to be an item in Last Day on Earth. We just got our first look at that. We're going to be showing that here in just a sec. And Hugana Confuerza, if you guys know him, he's another Last Day on Earth YouTuber. He actually posted a video of Kafir responding to one of his videos where he kind of like made three big suggestions that he thought of, so we're gonna be going over that as well. So super huge news going on today in the Last Day on Earth community, and one of the points had to do with the gas tank, and there is absolutely amazing news regarding the gas tank that I think you guys are going to be super hyped for. So without further ado, let's see what this chopper has besides probably disappointment. Yep, and let's get to talk about the first thing right here, which is going to be the dog kennel. So what you are seeing is what appears to be, I'm guessing, all of those blue dots you see are going to be each of the possible locations where the puppies will be able to stay, or that's kind of like the spots, the position in between to kind of make the kennel feel like it's alive. You can see that you'll be able to have two dogs chilling here. You'll probably have to somehow acquire both dogs, because usually puppies involve two dogs having to do dog things to make baby puppers, you know. But we don't know how many dogs. Like, it looks like there's 3 puppies, unless I'm tripping. It's moving really fast, to be fair, but it does look like there's 3 puppies going on at a time, so potentially there will be room for a lot of puppies that'll be able to grow up and you'll be able to utilize. And then I'm guessing that as you do breed these dogs, potentially some of the puppies will have better genetics, and then you'll be able to breed those with better genetic dogs and hopefully make the best breed possible to be stronger, to fight harder, to find you better stuff when you set out with him as your companion. But this is awesome to see that there's actually going to be a building of somewhat of a kennel. It looks like it's going to be, by the looks of it, probably a 2x3, maybe a 2x4 structure back at the base. So nothing super crazy, but still relatively big. You're probably gonna have to put it out on the grass, because that's what it's looking like it's on, because the puppies want to, I don't know, play in the grass and have some fun and that type of stuff. You can see that there are 3 little cages, so potentially 3 puppies will be the max, and you have to like have them chill in there. You can see there's some dog food over in the upper left as well. You can see the feeding bowls on the right, but on the right there's actually 6 bowls, so maybe you can have up to 6 puppies, or maybe it's going to be 3 of the bowls are for food, 3 of the bowls are for water, which would honestly make a lot of sense. But you can see they also have little blankets they can lie down on it. Oh, I am just so excited for this. I don't know when this will be coming. They did confirm that this is not going to be in the next update, but there is something that we are talking about that's going to be in the next update, in update 1.7.9, and that update might be way closer than we think. Oh, but we'll get to that in a sec. But there you have it, the dog kennel. Can't wait to hear what y'all got to say about this. Can't wait to hear your own thoughts, because I'm so excited that there is great progress being made on the puppies here, and I cannot wait to have my own companion, raise my own dogs, and hopefully create the greatest dog to ever grace the lands of Last Day on Earth. That would be a dream. But can't wait to hear from you all in the comment section down below regarding this, regarding your thoughts, regarding my thoughts, regarding your original thoughts, any of that jazz. And reminder that comments what you throw the way. Instantly make a $25 iTunes / Play Store gift card giveaway. All you gotta do as well is make sure the like button, make sure you're subscribed, and that will enter you in on this video. All you have to do after that is, well, nothing. You're enter on this video. I can enter on every Last Day on Earth video, past, future, and present. Then what will happen is when Saturday rolls around, pick a random video from the past week, pick a random comment from a random video, and that will be the winner. Make sure that notification bell as well, so you can make sure to get the newest information as soon as I post it, and so you never miss a video going up for entry into the giveaway. And hopefully, because we'll be seeing the next update later this week. So all right, without further ado, let's get to talking. Let's see why we might indeed see the next update later this week, why it might involve a brand new event, and potentially even more after that. But to give you guys some context over on Hugana Confuerza's video, if you guys want to watch the total video, the original video, the link to that will be in the description down below. But long story short, he posted a video a couple of weeks back, I believe believe, this open letter to Kafir that he sent to the devs with 3 main points. One of the points was regarding making the gas tank better. The second point was regarding like glitches in the bunker or something like that, and that like Kafir should keep them around or not patch them because it's kind of like the fun of the bunker to do that. And then the third point was regarding, I think, resource gathering or something along those lines. And we're gonna be talking mainly about points 1 and 3 because point 2, Kafir was kind of just like, yeah, I mean, but those are exploits, it's not supposed to happen like that, but we do want to make the bunker fun and we do want to implement systems to do that. So without further ado, let's talk about that first point, the Choppa gas tank point. Hello Forza, we are very grateful to you. I have a detailed review and suggestions in a recent thing. You can see the feather on the right for dramatic effect is kind of there too, which kind of obscures some words. But first of all, let's start with the hot issue connected with the Choppa gas tank. We understand how much it worries our players, and we are developing several possible solutions at once. So of all of the ones presented by you, the most harmonious is to increase the chance of this rare drop with every unsuccessful open box with coupons. The other 2 for certain reasons are not suitable for operational changes. The other suggestion he had was a trading system which can be introduced after the full implementation of multiplayer, so that's a little ways down the line. And then there was some other suggestion that's kind of obscured, while the use of something for this purpose does not fit into our vision probably of the project. But you can see here Kafir saying, and further confirmation that we'll show in a little bit, that Kafir is actually heavily considering this idea and probably going to implement it within the next couple of updates, where they are going to make the Choppa gas tank every time you open the red crate and you don't get a gas tank, your chance of getting the gas tank will increase the next time you open it, and that'll just keep on happening. So what this does is it rewards players, because some of those of you guys who have been trying to go to the bunker for months, for weeks, opening red crates and just getting non-stop unlucky, this is perfect because this rewards players who do grind out the bunker and that type of jazz. Because while you might get lucky, you might get it really early, but that doesn't mean you have to only rely on luck. The more you do it, your chances increase. As your chances increase, well, better chance if you get it, which is kind of absolutely amazing news. So this is so awesome. I'm so glad that Kafir did this. I'm so glad that Hugano Conforza actually posted this video and that Kafir did listen. This is an amazing suggestion, and I know I already have my gas tank, so it does not affect me too much, but I am so happy because it should help so many of you guys to get the Choppa gas tank, because I hate reading the comments. I hate reading about your guys' splat. I love reading the comments, but I hate reading the comments and hearing about your guys' struggle regarding like getting the gas tank. I hear some of you guys opening the bunker every time you can and just getting flat out unlucky, and it breaks my heart. So this is such a welcome change, and I am so stoked to know that this is coming. And point number 3 as well, we also consider that the balance of resources needed for building walls is of equal importance to the gas tank, aka they realize like, hey, this is a really important part of the game. We need to do something to pick up the slack here. Work is being done on alternative sources for obtaining necessary items, and the lack is planned to be covered this way. The first step in this direction will be a temporary forest location. Whoa, what in tarnation does that mean? Well, after some further pressing on the issue, the devs actually did reveal that the Oak Grove is pretty close to coming out, and then after that he said that it might come out this Friday or the next update. So either we're gonna be getting the next update this weekend / this Friday, which would be dope, or this next update is really close to the future, which is absolutely amazing news. Because dude, it reminds me of the ye olden days, last day, when we were getting an update every week, you know, maybe every 2 weeks worst case. Ooh, that was the best. I loved hopping in those new updates and getting hyped for the weekend, so always came out on the weekend, and just enjoying it with you guys. And if they really do drop this update, if it's possible for it to come out Friday, my best guess is that the latest it'll come out is next week, unless some really bad bugs happen or something. But what we can expect is the Oak Grove, because over here in this third screenshot, you can see I'm sure about the Oak Grove. This is in regards to whatchamacall, to the thing coming in the next update. So that's the goal for the Oak Grove, to have it in this next update, hopefully on Friday. And then he's talking about the gas tank changes. He says he's not sure about the gas tank coming soon / in the next update. Like at the end he clarifies in parentheses, he doesn't mean that like he's not sure about the gas tank change being implemented. That gas tank change is going to be implemented, but here what he's talking about is that that is not going to be in the very next update, but the Oak Grove is, and that's the plan. And it's just non-stop amazing news. I can't wait to hear from y'all in the comments regarding this. There's just so much amazing info coming out today. It's freaking awesome. And Last Day on Earth is, I think that these are some huge, huge, huge steps in the right direction for Last Day on Earth. Lately, dude, they've really been listening hard to the community between opening the Discord server. In update 1.7.8, low-key has been a really good update because they did an awesome change to raids where other people have even reported the same thing, where after update 1.7.8, they started getting bases with stone walls. So I think they legitimately did change the rating system somehow, and no longer do you raise the noise just for re-entering the raiding area. You have the revamped meter to make it easier to tell. Like, they've done so many positive changes. It is a great sign, and I am so excited for the future, especially with the Dark Zone coming. I think if and when, not even if, baby, no, when that Dark Zone comes, oh, we're gonna be in for a treat. And I think Last Day on Earth might experience a huge revival back up near the top of the App Store, of the Android Play, well, not the App Store, yeah, the Play Store, that type of stuff. Hold on, I gotta pee really quick. Yeah, let's get them squats in. Gotta do the squats, gotta get a workout in while relieving ourselves. A little bit of a double whammy. Hopefully I get some food, and also we do still have the stuff from our last raid, so not the most room in the world. Although the main reason that we do come to these events is to be disappointed when we ultimately don't get the scuba mask, because it just wasn't meant to happen apparently. But at the very least we can loot some of these guys. We should probably actually be able to toss that over in our inventory slot, but I'm so excited for all that news I was talking about, and I cannot wait to hear your guys' thoughts as well. And whew, 1.8, man, I'm excited for it. Will it be the Dark Zone? No, but there's a lot of solid evidence pointing, so that's exactly what it might be. So, yeah. Hold on. Is the inventory on our chopper full? It is. We actually have some pretty solid stuff in there. Okay, why don't we go? And we're definitely going on another raid here too, boys, because it's gonna get good. It's gonna get juicy. Why don't we drop the pistola there? Ooh, another shot. Yeah, so what I actually did here is I just loaded in the event, then I left right away, and I loaded back in. And I think every time you do that, before the event starts and like they start shooting each other, I think they spawn in again. So technically speaking, we might be able to spawn in like a stupid amount of these guys, have them fight each other, but then the problem is, if they all swarm us with shotguns, that might get very painful very quickly. I'll honestly just leave the pistols behind, man. We got crazy amounts of pistols. I ain't too worried about that. We just have those two dudes down south we gotta check out. We'll be doing that in just a sec. Hopefully we find some food coming our way. Wow, the pickup truck was empty. What in tarnation, dude? That never happens. Ooh, he's got an AK on him too. I'm gonna drink that water. He's got that stylish new hat. He's rocking out on that. He's got another AK there. Dude, this is just gonna be a tough decision. Hold on, I'm just gonna use these band-aids because I'm not taking them with. Dude, this hurts. I want to take this gold with because I'd love to have a huge stockpile of that, but I just, you know, this VSS, it hurts me to do this. It hurts me to leave behind a weapon like the VSS, but look at that durability. Thing's about to break anyway. No need to worry about that. You know what we can do? Why don't we make things fair? Actually, dude, I probably have the most broken phones back at home out of everything. So, all right, I'm pretty happy with that. I wish that I did come here with a more empty inventory, but you guys have to remember, it was super last second because the chopper, I just barely realized it spawned, and it was going to disappear shortly thereafter. So I was just kind of hoping that I could make it there in time. Luckily, we did. That's why we kicked off the episode here. We're going to go home, drop off these goodies, make sure we got some C4 for this new raid, because it looks like C4, dude, it looks like we're actually gonna have to finally start using it again, which is a struggle, which means we might actually run out of C4 now that we actually have to use it. Why don't we pour on a little bit? Ow, 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 starvation. That's not good. Okay, we're gonna get home, rush to the room where we have the cooked turkeys awaiting, and then toss some of these puppies over. Hopefully we got the inventory room for all this stuff, man. Like, I wasn't expecting it this, like, oh my god, don't get me started. The last couple raids, they've been, oh, you know what I gotta do, and you know what I gotta remember to do, and you know what I gotta do before this horde attacks us, because I just don't want to deal with the horde attacking us. A, hopefully there's a revenge raid going on. That'd be best case scenario. B, potentially we gotta talk to the raiders, be like, hey, yo, raiders, give me a raid, bro. And then they'll be like, nah, bro. And I'll be like, come on, bro. And they'll be like, okay, bro. And then we'll be bros. You know, it's pretty simple logic. It's like 2 + 2 is 4. Minus 1, that's 3 quick maths. You know, it's simple stuff. You done know, son. All right, come on, load in game. I gotta get to running. Hopefully this hunger doesn't do too much damage to us. I don't want to use my med kits, but I might have to. Why? I'm stubborn, and I don't want to die. And ooh, oh, no, 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 no. Wait, what? What room did they break into? Why have the raiders got no? Did the raiders get smarter with this update? That should not be happening. No. Where is my food, by the way? This is not good. Is it in this room? I legitimately don't. There we go. No. I don't think I had super valuable stuff in here, but dude, we had copper and stuff. No, don't do this. Don't do this. I had some solid stuff in there. Crap, man. That's not good. At least they didn't take anything from here, because we have 13. We got 13 steel bars in here, which reminds me, I'm probably gonna have to move those very soon because, dude, I think the raiders got smarter too in the last update, because they actually, like, I don't know, they followed through and they just went deeper in. You know, usually they'll just like break random stone walls, but this time they followed the flow, and that's not good for us. Hey, I think our favorite buddy, the trader's trying to get in touch. Hello, trader. What would you like me to give you? All right, that's a lot of work. I'll consider it. What about the raiders? Where are you guys at? I just gotta summon you. Also, oh, isn't the zombie horde gonna pop up like really soon? I diddly do believe that it is. That's not gonna be fun to deal with. Actually, the raiders might already be here. I might be tripping, bro. I think I'm just tripping. Okay, but here's what we're gonna bring on this raid. We're bringing these things right here. Why? That might give us the opportunity. Oh, I'm excited for this opportunity too, but that might give us the opportunity to loot every single chest that we come across, AKA, yeah, big news. Ooh, and we got the yellow tickets that we can do some opening with. Probably won't be able to stack that. I do have some aluminum plates I gotta grab and that type of stuff. So I'm gonna try to get this organization done last second and prepare ourselves for the raid of revenge. Because this time, I'm gonna want some real revenge. They took some way better stuff than they had any business taking. And honestly, I'm gonna give them this stuff as an offering this time. At least for the time being. You guys, you just wanna, yeah, I'll do that at some point, big boys. Don't worry, but yeah, I'm gonna do some organization here, hopefully before they pop up, and then we gotta get some revenge, and I mean some real revenge, because usually the revenge raid just like, oh, free raid. No, they took my stuff. It's personal now. All right, boys, things are looking pretty good. We got ourselves the VSS that we require. We got some of the Tangwan, and ooh, I actually should split the candied fruits and put one of those away, so I'm gonna do exactly that, probably. Yeah, I'll just toss that pistol. We'll use that as an offering. Put that in there. Definitely want to future-proof that, and actually, ooh, I want to put this thing away, too. Yeah, if any of you guys have raided my base, too, I really hope that you have gotten this free chopper gas tank. That would be super, super dope news. But let's go ahead and toss a couple of them pistols in there. Connecting rod. I'll just make sure to grab those before the whatchamacall. Before the next raiders comes. I don't think we're gonna get revenge raided while we're on a revenge raid. So raiders, wish me luck. I am on a path of revenge and destruction, and hopefully 2C4 is enough for this raid, and hopefully it will have stone walls, because the last two raids we've done 100% have had stone walls. So day 3, will there be more stone walls, or will we get unlucky and maybe go back to normal raid? I don't know, but I'm excited to find out. And ooh, we just got out of there in the nick of time, because ooh, bad boy, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when I come for you? Literally, I'm coming for you. I'm coming for that base. Right as those zombies were about to break into my base too. So that's a bit of a relief. That'll make my life a little bit easier, which is always pretty bueno, if you ask me. Now, can you make my life happy though by perhaps providing me a lot of stuff to steal? Watch. It's gonna be a bad base because I remembered to bring the candy apples or whatever that was. That's gonna let us slow down the big one, and hopefully, yep, looking like that's the case. It's not a stone base. God dang it! Like, at least it is caked in level 2 walls, which makes me think that there's a solid opportunity that this is going to be a pretty good base, but still not exactly what we were hoping for. Definitely could have been better. Why don't we break in? Let's hope for the best. See if this potentially leads us anywhere. Ooh. It does. It does. Oh, no, not one of these bases. I don't have the frickin' axes for this. Maybe I do. Maybe? Alright guys, this is kinda not looking super amazing because this guy, oh, he's got one of these bases and I haven't seen one of these bases in forever, so I kinda stopped expecting them, and apparently that was a mistake. That was a big one, although, alright, here's my next best idea. He's gotta have a doorway. That doorway's gotta lead throughout his base, right? So, like, that's the way he gets into his base. I say we follow the door, wherever it might be, and hope for the best. There's literally no doors in this guy's base. Oh my god, he has this kind of base? That's kinda... I don't know how to feel about that, man. How... He literally doesn't have any doors. That is cheeky, bro. Actually, never mind. He has one right here. Alright. 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 Well, why don't we break into this and see where this takes us? Hopefully this is a level 1 wall we're breaking into. This is definitely a level 2. Oh, no, no, no. Don't start looting that. Don't start looting that. Bad, bad, bad. Alright, we got a chest in there. We should be able to break through this next. And then after this... Also, when are those guys gonna get summoned for us? I might eat this. What does this do? Critical damage? Let's go ahead and munch on that a little bit. Just be prepared. We got the first of his chests. Remember, we're trying to get as smack-a-dab in the middle as we can. It's probably where the loot room's gonna be. Honestly, he does have a couple of walls. Ooh, okay, slightly promising. Not amazing, don't get me wrong, but it's promising. He's got a doorway here, which probably leads to somewhere. A couple more doorways there. And remember, if this guy's playing how I think he is, he's gonna have all of his stuff in as central of a location as possible, which is exactly what we're aiming to go for. And by the looks of it, I'd wager to say there might be something on the other side of this wall. And I'd wager my last hatchet on that fact. So let's hope for the worst case we might be able to get the materials from our inbox. But, ooh, that's a worst case scenario. But it is a stone floor, which is kind of a good sign. So let's start taking, oh my god, dude. We're marking them. Our luck is going amazing. That is the most amount of 150s I've gotten in a hot minute. Oh my god, Jesus. Freaking sending them. I think when our bullets hit their heads end up traveling faster than our bullets. Holy hell. Alright, let's see if the purple chest is anything for us and see if this is worth continued exploration, and not really, although there are definitely materials here that we can utilize for crafting up more hatchets. The problem is that is going to raise the noise meter, but at this point it's legitimately our only option. So oh, that's not good. He doesn't have a lot of tape either, which is kind of poopy. Hold on, does eating food make us noise? Oh, never mind. That was probably just us collecting stuff. Alright, what do we need? What else we need? What else we need to get some iron hatchets crafted on up? We got the nails, we got the iron, we got that, we just gotta get some blue tape. I should have that lying around. I just hate that this is gonna raise the noise meter, so... there we have it, 20 duct tape, and honestly that should be more than enough because we're not... I don't think we're gonna be crafting that many, but I think we were at 38 noise. When we finished crafting that, it looks like it raised our noise by 4, so unfortunate, but a necessary evil we gotta roll with. Why don't we follow these doorways though, because I feel like this doorways, man, he has to use these doorways and they have to lead somewhere. Like, here's another chest. I'm just saying, this is pretty deep. Oh, no, 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 no. Pretty deep in the heart of his base, but okay, I gotta start dealing with... Oh, big... Ooh, double big hit. Another one on you, too. Can I get... Ooh, the big finish on the bloater. You guys stand no chance against me. My 150 damage is unstoppable. But let's see if maybe this is anything good, and honestly, I'm just very tempted to continue following his doorways. I feel... Because he's got it... Maybe not this doorway. Why don't we try following this doorway? See if this goes anywhere. Oh, you know what I just realized? This is gonna be really bad. Because his base is very tight corners. The bad news about that, the really, really bad news about a really tight corridor base, is that we might not be able to do the big one trick I was talking about, because there's just not gonna be room to operate in, you know what I mean? Like, that big one, we might get cornered, honestly, and my plan is to slow down the big one. That's kind of the entire plan, so I don't really... Ooh, okay. Okay, we're doing solid, though. I think we're getting closer and closer to the real deal, because we are starting to get some pretty good loot. I'm surprised it's, oh, we still need another hatchet. All right, let's get one of them puppies crafted on up. This is our noise a little bit more than I wanted. Hopefully the zombies aren't streaming our way already, and... maybe we'll be able to get somewhere else. Like, you gotta... Okay, okay. He's got a little stone window there. Maybe that's an open room, actually, on the other side of that stone. Oh, could be. I actually have solid hopes for that. That's a stone wall, baby. If we could kind of finesse our way around that stone wall, there might be big ticket items over there. Oh, we got another one too. Where did you come from, man? You late to the party. What is you doing? So before we break into that chest, though, I do want to hopefully take this doorway, and maybe this will take us to the wide open, or no, a dead end. But there's stone walls here, so I feel like this has to be his best loot. This is what he's protecting from the outside with stone wall. Maybe. Hold on, these next two chests, they might be worth it. Although getting trapped by the blind one or the big one is not going to be worth it. So no. Ooh, 4 engine parts. Let's go. Oh no. Pull neck muscles. The hype. Too much hype. Oh, gonna have to stretch that out after the video. Let's go though, boys. 4 engine parts. That is amazing news. And you know what that makes me think? That makes me think that maybe this doorway could lead to some good chests as well, but we might make too much noise by the time we loot that. We should be able to loot this one before the big one pops up, so let's do that, and if not, rip. Anything good here though? A lot more lackluster. I got the tape. Got some tape I can make up with for all the tape I've been using. That's great. All right, I want to put the cameras away. I don't mind a little bit of tape. Everything else you got here, though, kind of lackluster, Sony Jimbo. It's that last chest that he was protecting. That's what had the valuables, and I appreciate those valuables heavily, my good sir. Now then, yeah, it's like his exterior is all level 1 walls, and then as soon as you get in, he's got the inside caked with stone. This guy, he's got a really cheeky base. Real cheeky there. He knows what he's doing a little bit. Alright, but for now, we're going home with 4 engine parts. This raid is a success. Already a free revenge raid? You took some stuff from me. Alright, but listen, I got 4 engine parts from you. I think I'm the one who came out on top here. And a 20 copper ore, which is right around how much he stole, I think. Actually, I think he might have stolen a little bit more. But still, pretty solid. Anything up in here? Any offerings to the star? No, didn't think so. All I'll do is take some wood. Maybe. Ooh, your chopper hiding anything good there, buddy? Mebbe? Shmebbe? Ooh, that's pretty solid. I'll take that to the bank. I'll take that straight to the bank. Here's the problem. I think we're at like 98 noise, so even if we craft something, that's gonna summon the big one. So I think our best bet is just trying to open one of these chests over here. It's not gonna have anything amazing, but it's all we can do. Unless we can slow down the big, which is going to be really hard in these tight corners. But you know what? Let's give it a shot. What could possibly go wrong besides literally everything? Let's go ahead. Let's eat that candied apple. Let's give it a go. What's the worst that could happen? Let's craft up that hatchet. And then at those 98 noise, I want to follow this right here. I want to see where this goes. And I know this is going to summon the big one. But hopefully we can do the slow down trick on him and we'll be good to go. Ooh, that's got a nice line of chests. Hey, Toxic Abomination. Let me just deal with you guys a little bit. Oh, mama. All right, big one. I got to slow you down. Come on, buddy. I know you want to take it slow. Take it real slow. Oh, no, my weapon broke. That's not good. Let's take a pistol and just shoot you a little bit with that. Doesn't matter if we make more noise. What does matter is that we make him as slow as possible. Marvelous, big one. I thank you kindly for your cooperation. So I don't know how much time this gives us, but we can do... It should give us a solid amount of time. We should be able to at least open 1 chest at a time. Might get a bit tedious, but you guys saw the room that we broke into. This is a legitimate strategy. Like, we might get cornered a little bit, but let's get over to the end of this room. Very excited to hear to see what's here, and hopefully not get cornered by the big one. That is the nightmare scenario. Ooh, pretty okay. Nothing super crazy that I saw. Let's make sure that we don't get cornered by the big one. Let's start taking you out. Does not matter if we make noise at this point. Big one still. Oh, I can't even damage him, dude. Is he just flat out invulnerable now? He might be. Ow, that hurt. Okay, now honestly, here's what I want to, I just don't know if I'm gonna be able, like, if he traps me in the end of one of those hallways, I don't like our odds here, guys. Like, let's try to open up a couple more of those chests. I think he's kind of got like a strip mining approach. If you guys ever played Minecraft back in the day or even now, I think he's got kind of something similar to that rolling. So, all right, he's pretty close to here. We should be able to just keep running. Should keep following us, and hopefully we'll be able to open up a couple more chests We just gotta worry about getting cornered, but that shouldn't be too bad. But this raid, oh, this raid is on track to be pretty good now that we're raiding stone bases, baby. On consistently, too. Let's see what this chest holds. Then we got the one chest by the corner. I just want to open them up first. That's priority number 1. See what we got. Nothing super crazy. Might as well grab that. He's probably coming soon. Let's grab the... Actually, ooh, I'll take some of that charcoal. Here's where I'm getting worried, though. He might... Dude, actually, that gives us a lot of time. We can open a couple of chests at a time. Not too bad. But the thing is, we do want to wait for him. We don't want to just do a complete circle, because then he might kind of double back and try to meet us around the other way. So let's make another hatchet here real quick. Honestly, yeah, let's make the 1. Let's wait till we see him on our radar. There we go. And then we can keep on running. This should make sure that he does the full lap. We are thirsty for water, which is not good. But if you do have those candied apples, definitely make sure, or whatever they technically are, make sure to put them to use before the next update. I think the next update is actually going to remove them, potentially. So that's going to be no bueno. These wooden walls here, I got pretty high hopes for them. Might be some good stuff. Let's just take all, see what we can get. Start breaking into here, see what's on the other side. I think that this might have, this might be a solid like 2x4 room potentially. Nope, just farm. All right, that's where he firms. All right, we'll give this one more go. We'll do one more lap, and then we might have to call it quits on that, because I mean we could keep trying. Is he taking damage from that? He does. I think he resets once he hits a certain amount, though. Let's definitely get another hatchet crafted on up. He's still following us. Is he speeding up? I don't know. Just for safety, let's give him a couple of them slow down bullets. And all right, so we know his farm is on the interior there. He does have like a wooden room here. I don't think that's... I think his best stuff has to be protected by his stone wall getup, and his stone wall getup is around here. And there should be doors leading to all his best stuff. So why don't we keep going deeper? Let's see if maybe that'll lead us somewhere productive. Okay, it does a little bit. We have a doorway here, and this looks to be the last doorway that's probably going to be protected by his little getup. So, okay, he's about to meet us there. Hello, big one. Hello. You're probably going to finesse some damage on me. Oh, don't beat me at the exit. Ow. Ow. Freaking meanie pants. Let me just go and eat some jerky real quick, so then we got a bit extra of that. Let's get that extra hatchet going. We should still be able to craft 2 more of these max, so honestly, we'll just go until we run out of hatchets, and then, I mean, we probably could get some more materials from them too, but this is just so nice, because when the big one's slow... you know what the thing is, though, like we were talking about, I think in the Russian Q&A for this week, I don't think that there's going to be a lot of, whatchamacall, a lot of events coming up, so... We might not have access to such things. And ooh, do you see him? He's kind of like, oh, he's bamboozled, dude. We got hella time. Hell to the yeah. Let's try breaking through as much as we can. See where these doorways lead. We got a couple of doorways. They're all colored chests, dude. I got high hopes. Let's get one more crafted. Just don't want to be cornered here. I really don't. Come on, buddy. Come on. There we go. And we got one more chest that we should be able to break into. Let's just make sure he doesn't meet us there. Hey, big one. God, it's just so nice being able to be friends with you, not worry about you having to attack me, you know, like, a slow big one is a good big one, I must say. Oh, he's completely proper. Alright, so if I could just see him, alright, there he is, he's still following us. Let's finish that lap, but you guys should be able to utilize this strategy in a relatively similar fashion if you do have any candied apples left over. If not, though, we might have to wait till a similar item comes out. Oh, what in tarnation? Why'd he teleport to us? Hey, yo, what's it to ya, big one? What's the deal with that? What are you? No, that's not allowed. That's not allowed. He teleported. What in tarnate? All right, well, I guess we gotta do another lap. So be it, man. So be it. All right, I'm ready to do what I gotta do. And apparently that involves babysitting the big one. And because we're gonna have to go in deep, I think we got one more wall that we can break. It's just that like he gets stuck on a certain wall when he's following us. Why don't, you know what, I'm gonna try. I feel like it's like when I hug the walls is when that happens, you know? I feel like if I'm out in the open, he doesn't get as confused, hopefully. So as long as, if he teleports into here, it's GG though. like I'm saying, I don't think we can make our way around him, but we do have one more here that will hopefully lead us to a chest, and then we can start popping these puppies open. Yep, this one's at the end. I got the highest hopes for this one. Don't disappoint me, chest. Please, please, please. I know you got the goodies. We got the scuba mask. Let's go. Let's go, boys. Oh, this is exactly the problem I was talking about, though. Oh, finesse. Yes, 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 yes. The final piece. We got the scuba mask. I'm so happy I did this strategy. I knew he was hiding something in there, and oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Was he hiding something? He was hiding the key to our salvation, the scuba mask. You guys don't understand. I've been trying to get that dang thing for a really long time. Months. Months at this point. The time has finally come. I legitimately can't believe what I'm witnessing. Kafir, can I just proclaim my undying love for you making this update and just how great it is? The 1.7.8, because we've just started getting really good stuff, man. Oh no, we're dying of thirst though. Oh no, that's not good. Oh no, we can't loot while this is happening. God dang it. We're getting ourselves into a little bit of a sticky predicament. Do you have any water lying around, my dude? Any of those kind of like hydration thing? I feel like there was some water in one of these chests. We're gonna have to toss something. We can't toss anything out. Oh my god, we're in a... Hold on, doesn't jerky give us a little bit of hydration? Alright, I'm eating the jerky. I'm eating the jerky. I need all the hydration I can roll with. Oh, mama. Oh, dear mama. Alright. Let's go. I don't know where the big one is right now. I just don't want to get cornered by him, because that is the worst thing that could happen. Hopefully he's kind of like relatively far away. Yeah, I think we should have some time to at least get into one of these chests here. Yeah, I see him. No, 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 don't do that. There we go, break into this, but interesting base design, my dude, and I appreciate you giving me, finally, that which I sought. Sought. Okay, he's probably getting a little bit too close for comfort now. We got oak planks, though. Definitely grab those. He's probably making his way inside. Let's, finesse. There we go. So it's possible, but it's just a little bit tough. Let's try and do one more rotation. We got one more chest to open. Let's also prepare what we want to sacrifice if and when that time does come. Honestly, what I could do here, too, let's just get another hatchet, use the rest of that iron. I'm ready to sacrifice the hatchet, honestly. Unless we have a used one that I could put... Yeah. Okay, ready to sacrifice that. The planks. Alright, we still got like 7 inventory slots to play with, and... Oh, my heart is racing, guy. I just can't believe that happened. I'm so happy that happened. Just... We got it. It has been such a struggle. But struggle no more. Struggle no more. Let's see what you got, chest, and after this, I think we gotta start running. Because this big one, he's gonna, like, this is... Alright, we got another wrench. Why don't we toss that for the wrench? I think I saw wrenches at some point in one of these things. Let's use the grab all button on some of this stuff. Oh, we got more copper. Goodbye, stack of wood. Got another gun. Got some yellow tickets. Got some oak. Pretty good stuff. He's coming. Oh! Finessed. And alright, why don't we try and get one more rotation? After that, though, I gotta go because I do have a class that I gotta run to. Very hard, actually. I was not expecting this video to go on for like, what, 42 minutes? 40 minutes? Little bit loco. Little bit loco for the cocoa. So we're definitely keeping the copper safe. I'm ready to sacrifice the gas mask, honestly. Ready to sacrifice that. Ready to sacrifice the iPhones. We're starting to smell. Yeah, that's what happens when you're by the big one so long. Not actually. I'm just trying to throw some shade at the big one playfully. Oh, we have joined the clan of the scuba mask. I wish I had a face cam. You guys would see this giant smile on my face. Anything else here before we die and get cornered? We got some yellow tickets we could pick up. That'll be useful. Let's see if there's anything last second in these. Just kind of use the collect all button on them. Get what we can. Hopefully not get cornered. No dynamite. No, not that either. I don't want to get cornered in here. This could get ugly. Alright, and with that, why don't we get this too? Ooh, let's get out of there! I think we've gotten most of the good stuff. Although, did that like... I don't think this one had that amazing stuff, right? It might have. Alright, we'll do one last circle. One last one. And then we gotta haul. Oh, we gotta haul some booty. All right, but with that, let's start wrapping things up here. I'm wishing y'all nothing but the greatest of luck with your own raids. Hopefully they are just as amazing as mine was today. Best of luck to you guys joining the Chopper Squad, especially with that Chopper fix coming soon. Can't wait to hear your guys' thoughts on everything we were talking about. So much exciting stuff, and dude, we got the scuba mask, so that's stupid exciting. Like, it's just a very exciting day. I'm happy. I hope you guys are as well. But best of luck to you guys with your own raids. Best of luck joining the Chopper Squad. And most importantly, best of luck having an absolutely fantastic day. But that's gonna go ahead and wrap it with me for now. Thank you guys all ton for watching. Have yourselves an awesome one, because I sure know that I am. And I'll talk to you in the next one. See ya.